Chapter 6, Wolfman Sam. Me Wolfman, you Wolfwoman. That night, Sam dreamed that there was a giant creature in bed with him. The creature had fleas and kept scratching itself. He woke up scratching himself. Then he looked down at bed. Ma! He rushed into the kitchen. Pepper was all alone in the kitchen eating a bowl of cereal. Where's Mom? Wailed Sam. She had to go to work early, said Robert. What's wrong? My bed, said Sam. Come look. Robert wanted to see in bed. There were hairs all over it. Wow, said Robert, you're shedding. My thoughts exactly, said Sam. First one hair under my arm, and now this. I'm shedding hair at night. What do you think it means? Sam asked. This was the opening Robert was hoping for. Sam, have you ever considered that you could be a werewolf? What? Exclaimed Sam. Maybe it's no accident that you became Wolfman Sam, said Robert. Robert went to his room and came back with his list. You've been eating your meat raw and even eggs raw. You're thirsty. You like the dark. You hate to wake up in the morning, and now you're shedding. Sam's heart was pounding. What's the list? He asked. I was just doing some research, said Robert. It's how to tell if you're a werewolf. Sam studied the list. This list is scary. I must have powerful hormones, said Sam quietly. What are hormones? Asked Robert. Sam put his arm around his little brother. Just hope that yours aren't like mine, he said. I must have the biggest hormones in the whole world. Sam went to get dressed for school. Robert just shook his head and laughed. Sam felt pumped up. At first, the hairs in his bed had scared him, but now he thought about it. It wasn't a sign of his power. After all, wasn't everything going his way? He had wanted to be disc jockey, and of all the kids trying out, he had been chosen. He had wanted to ask Rebecca to the monster mash, and she asked him. The hair was a powerful omen. At school, Sam was straight to the room with a PA system. He grabbed a microphone. Good morning, this is Wolfman Sam. I got spear a wolf for me today. Sam cupped his hand in front of his mouth, lifted his head and the head back and allowed a woo! After he showed and Mama grinned at him. You were great, he said. He gave him a high five. Down the hall, Sam ran to Rebecca. Woo! Said Sam, throwing his head back and howling. Me, Wolfman, you woman. Rebecca put her hands on her hips. She looked angry. What did you say? Me, woman, you woman? That's the stupidest thing I ever heard, said Rebecca. She went into class. Sam was embarrassed. Suddenly, he didn't feel quite so good about everything that was happening to him. He could concentrate on the lesson. He didn't think anybody else was shouting here at night. It was something more powerful than hormones. What if how he did have the power of a wolf inside him? Miss Pretty asked him a question. Sam blinked. He hadn't heard a word she had said. Sam heard twitter behind him. Maybe a wolf boy can only have, shouted one of his classmates. Sam didn't trust himself to speak. Wolf, they were right. Wolfie opened his mouth and started humming to go off. He was afraid to talk. Ugh. Better turn the pages. Sam repeated Mrs. Petty. Sam looked at Rebecca. She had gotten real mad at him. When we had called a wolf woman, sometimes he felt as Rebecca could be his best friend in the world. Sometimes he felt that she hated him. Miss Pretty shocked Sam. I'd like to see you after class, she said. Sam knew he had got to get help somewhere. Miss Pretty asked him, when they were alone, what would happen to a kid who had a really powerful hormones? Miss Pretty neared her eyes. What do you mean? I think he has the hormones of a wolf, mumbled Sam. What? Asked Mrs. Pretty. Well, if a kid Ray was to jump into other things you're talking about, that a kid became a wolf instead of a man or a wolfman? The way I see it, Bab Sam, I told the personality of Wolfman Sam because Uncle Elmer told us about Wolfman Jack and Howling Wolf. Somehow I let the spirit of the wolf inside me, and now it's coming out. And I don't know how to get rid of it. Miss Pretty put up her hand. Sam, it isn't like you to make silly jokes. I know kids have trouble with the whole topic of health and property. But it's important that you know to take care of yourself. Now stop kidding around. I'm not kidding, Dad. Sam. One day I'm a kid and the next day I'm a Wolfman. Now Sam, try not to get carried away from Mrs. Patty. So I do think it's wonderful that you're getting so involved in your radio program. Personally, I love the music that you play. It makes my day. You know, I can remember listening to the real Wolfman draft myself. I was a kid, have mercy, that's what he always said. Tim looked up at her. Who's going to have mercy on him? Sam walked down the hall. He saw Rebecca staring at him with her friends. He started to giggle. The giggles sounded horribly loud to Sam. He couldn't stand it. He felt like a beast when he was looking inside and ready to pounce. Sam knew that he had to trust somebody with his secret. So he looked into his heart and thought about one he could trust. The answer surprised him.